And in the meantime, Israel is intensifying bombing and ground operations in central and southern Gaza, with dozens killed overnight. In the occupied West Bank, Israeli forces launched a series of raids and are targeted with explosive devices and gunfire by Palestinian fighters. We have details in this report.
The health ministry in the Gaza Strip says that 23,357 Palestinians have been killed in Israeli attacks since October 7. At least 59,410 others have been wounded. In the past 24 hours, the ministry said 147 Palestinians were killed and 243 wounded. About 8,000 are missing under the rubble and presumed to be dead, but are not counted as part of the official death toll. The United Nations Special Rapporteur on Human Rights and Counter-Terrorism, Ben Saul, says Israel's strike targeting Hamas leaders in Lebanon clearly breached international law and set a dangerous precedent for other global conflicts. Pointing to an alleged Israeli strike on January 2nd that killed senior Hamas leader Saleh al-Arori in a Beirut suburb, Mr. Saul said Israel was not justified in taking its fight with Hamas into Lebanon's border. Israeli forces arrested 26 Palestinians in the occupied West Bank and Jerusalem, the Prisoners Affairs Authority says. At least 5,780 Palestinians have been arrested by Israel since October 7. In its annual report, the authority said the total number of Palestinian detainees in Israeli jail at the end of December 2023 reached 8,800, including 80 women. The U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken today met with the leader of the Palestinian Authority, Mahmoud Abbas, to discuss Israel's war against Hamas in Gaza and the role that the authority might play there when the conflict ebbs. Mr. Blinken traveled in a convoy from Tel Aviv in Israel to Ramallah, the seat of the authority in the Israeli-occupied West Bank. The Biden administration has said it envisions a role for the Palestinian Authority in governing both the West Bank and Gaza. Hamas has run Gaza since it won elections in the tiny coastal strip in 2006 and violently drove out Fatah, the group now in charge of the authority in the West Bank. In the meantime, 2 days of public hearings in South Africa's genocide case against Israel will start at the International Court of Justice on Thursday, as pro-Palestine campaigners hope the World Court might halt Israel's devastating military campaign in Gaza. The case filed by South Africa set a precedent as the first at the ICJ relating to the siege on the Gaza Strip. It accuses Israel of committing genocide in contravention of the 1948 United Nations Genocide Convention, which both South Africa and Israel are party to. Israel denies the allegations and has promised to defend itself.